They are your local experts in women's health, and you've heard doctors say it before. You know your body best. So if you have suspicions that something just isn't normal, why not get some answers in a safe, comfortable setting? Dr. Rami Kaldas is here from the Kaldas Center in Appleton. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what do we mean? I mean, why are we talking about this topic today? Because I know you said by the time people come to see you, they've reached a point where things could have maybe been resolved a little bit earlier.
That is right, Lisa. And so the concept of normal, that's what we're talking about today. What is normal? And folks have been told throughout their lives that certain things are normal, especially in women's health. And the consequences, of pathology going on as far as a lady's menstrual cycle or the consequences of having children are so frequently called normal, even by their physicians. And I've concluded that there's the most abnormal word in the dictionary is normal now.
Yeah.
Because people suffer a long time being told things are normal, or they may think it's normal. But for things like endometriosis or symptomatic fibroids or incontinence of urine, well, they write whole books about how to treat these things. These things are not normal. And so a good example is yesterday, I spent all day long removing endometriosis on patients who had been advised that their pain was normal. And normal included, taking ibuprofen for, every 4 hours for 3 days, every single month, not being able to go to work. But I've concluded that what these conditions are, when people, I sometimes make the mistake of when people ask me, what is endometriosis? I go into the scientific description and so on. And what I should be telling people is that, in fact, what it is it's embarrassment. It's rescheduling, dates with your boyfriend or husband. It's making excuses why you don't want to go on that trip to Door County.
Yeah.
It's serious life disruption. That's fundamentally what it is. It's shame. It's insecurity when you can't become pregnant. And so that is, and the same type of argument can be applied for, like I said, things like incontinence of urine. And so it's unfortunate. And so, and the sad thing is, I think that even, unfortunately, large systems and insurers have fed into this, because you have your fixed panel of providers that you're allowed to go to, and maybe they don't appreciate that whatever that thing is isn't normal. It's actually anything but normal.
People that have come to see you that I know say you're such a good listener. So let's talk a little bit about how we can challenge what people are saying is normal that we know is not.
Right. I think that one needs to, Steve Jobs always used to say, think different. I think we need, in this time of pandemic, while we're focusing more on our health and our relationships, I think that we need to think different. And we need to ask questions of ourselves and not take it at face value when someone says something is normal. And so, for example, if you're having experiences of trying to become pregnant for a protracted period of time, or if your periods are really off, or, just ask yourself, or if, let's say, for the polycystic ovary syndrome sufferer who has to shave, hair from her face on a daily or weekly basis, and she's been told, well, that's just because, because your parents are from whatever, Italy or Spain or something. I mean, it's not normal. And I think one has to think outside the box and not take it at face value, even, unfortunately, even from your providers, because they're busy and they may not have time to figure this out. And that's where, specialized centers like the Kaldas Center,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, if you think something is just not right, it is not normal, and you know it, you can call the Kaldas Center to schedule an appointment, even if you're not sure if it's normal. They will help you discover a solution. 920-252-7015. Once again, no referral is needed. Thanks, Dr. Kaldas.
Thank you. Good day, everyone.